Infertility during pregnancy? Never in a million years did I, 28, imagine I would be in this predicament. I've been with my husband, 29, for a decade, married for 4 years. I'm trying to make sense of things, but I genuinely can't understand what drove him to cheat. We went through a miscarriage November 2023, and I got pregnant again on April 2024. He knew I was pregnant before he left for a work trip. He was only going to be gone for 2 weeks. I always trusted him because he never gave me a reason not to. He always reminds me of how beautiful I am. A day won't go by that he won't give me a compliment. He is very affectionate, and he overall treats me like a queen. When he got back from Chicago, I went through his phone and found out he had paid for a Bumble subscription and Burner app subscription. He also went to the strip club with his coworkers on his last day there because he claims his coworkers were his ride. He withdrew $200, and I even asked him on that day, "Why did you withdraw that much money?" He could have admitted to it, but he made up a lie. What's strange about that is that we went to a strip club a month before that me and my sister-in-law let our mans get a lap dance, and me and my husband even got a lap dance together. I'm a really chill wife, so why feel the need to go behind my back and hide it from me? He said he was texting only one girl, and supposedly talking to 3 girls on Bumble, and that he never met up with them. He simply wanted the attention and said it has been a decade since he talked to someone new, so he wanted to feel that feeling when you talk to a new person. He claims he had no intentions on ever meeting up with them or have a physical affair. This is really hard for me to believe because the reason why he got caught up in the first place is because of Reddit. I went on his search history and he was searching up hookups in Illinois, swingers in Illinois, and singles in Illinois. He said he was just curious to see what was on there, but he swears he never had intentions to have sex with someone else because he's terrified of catching an STD. He is aware that he fucked up and seems genuinely sorry. He knows there was no good excuse for him to cheat. However, he says he felt a lack of emotional connection with me and our sex life hasn't been great. He has communicated with me in the past, but just like he has his complaints, I do too. I've communicated with him and explained why I don't feel turned on, and I've dealt with so much shit. He has a drinking problem, and when he drinks, he becomes aggressive. He has never laid his hands on me. Throughout the years, I learned that he has childhood trauma, and that's why I try to be patient with him. I've told him he needs to work on himself, and just like I wouldn't listen to him, he wouldn't listen to me, and there would never be any changes between us. I explained to him just because I too sometimes feel neglected because ever since we got married, he doesn't really take me out on dates. That doesn't mean I'm going to go cheat on him. I never felt the need to cheat. Despite that, overall, I don't think our marriage was that bad for him to feel the need to cheat. He himself would even brag about our marriage all the time and say he's so glad we're not toxic like other people. We don't argue often and we get along very well. I'm devastated and heartbroken because I explained to him that I'm the only person in his life that is truly there for him and never left his side when things got tough. He doesn't have a good relationship with his family. His parents treat him bad. He only talks to his brother, but even his brother is never really there for him. He only reaches out when he wants to drink with him. When we went through a miscarriage, instead of being there for him, he got drunk and took his car for a joyride. He attempted to commit suicide the day we came back from the hospital when I miscarried. I truly believe he's only alive because of me. He even said it himself, so why cheat on the woman that is the reason on why you haven't ended your life? I also want to add, I can't believe he paid to cheat. You can literally download Bumble for free. When I Googled his sources, he looked up how to delete bank transactions, so now it's also financial infidelity. There's times when he has to take money from our savings to help pay the bills. We're trying to save up for a house, and it's so frustrating that he would use our hard-working money on Bumble Burner and Strip Club. I also want to add, before I found out about the cheating, and when he got back from his trip, our sex life improved drastically. We were having sex 4 times a day. I was trying my best to spice things up. Things were going great for us until I found about the cheating, and I try to still have sex with him, but I can't even enjoy it because I have the cheating in the back of my mind. I'm not sure where to go from here. I'm trying to look past this, but it's very difficult for me to move forward. I'm so heartbroken and I'm trying my best not to stress out for the baby, but it's been so hard for me. There's days when I can barely eat because of how depressed I am. The only reason why I'm trying to make things work is because he didn't have sex with anyone, and obviously because we're expecting a baby. Have any of y'all been heartbroken? How did you heal from it? And if you got cheated on, did you stay and try to make the marriage work? If so, do you have any advice on how to survive infidelity?